We saved the best for last. Vickie Wilson and I are the co-founders of this organization. We met Vickie Castro at the Eyes Wide Open exhibit in Palm Springs. I believe that was in 2005, I believe. Her son, John, is the namesake of our chapter, and he died around right before Christmas. He was in the mess tent, and an Iraqi soldier blew himself up, committed suicide, and killed a large number of people that day. It was very sad. And I remember watching that. I was watching that on television when they announced that happened. And I remember how I felt. Vickie spoke to the base commander on the phone and told him that security had been lax because he'd allowed people to come into the mess hall without being searched, and that this type of tragedy could take place, that he really didn't know who was coming on the base and who was not coming on the base. And she was very outspoken, and I have heard her story about that, and it's very moving and it's very impressive that a grieving mother would tell a military high-ranking official, the base commander, that his security was lax, and that led to the death of her son. And took a lot of courage to do that. Since then, she's been quite active. Recently, she was in Crenshaw, where they showed the video Arlington West at 2,400 students. So every time she has to tell the story of her son passing away, it takes more courage, and it's difficult, but she continues to do it. We thought the county, Riverside County supervisors present an award called the Friend of the Veteran Award. And because of Vickie's support for veterans and trying to end this war and for benefits for veterans, we nominated her. We thought, who could be the best friend of a veteran than a mother? Unfortunately, some of the committee members ridiculed her and criticized the way she held a funeral for her son, which I thought was just very tacky and very disrespectful, that some of the county officials would criticize how she did the funeral for her son. It's very, very, really bad manners, and we were very hurt that happened in this county. And so we went forward. We didn't let that negativity stop us. So we established the John Castro Memorial Scholarship Fund. And I hope when it comes time to do your taxes, you're looking to make some contributions to charities, that you'll think of the John Castro Memorial Scholarship Fund. It's one way to keep the memory of John Castro alive and to help students that are coming behind him. Vickie has spoken 3 times for our organization. We never presented her with an award though, but she's marched with us also in a parade. I'm also proud to say she's a teacher, and we love her dearly. And please give a standing ovation to Vickie Castro.
Hi, the plaque reads, Veterans for Peace, Inland Empire, California, 2008 Peace Day Award for Outstanding Service. Vickie Castro, Gold Star Mother. We cherish your work for peace, justice, and education. Thank you.
Thank you. This is beautiful. And I'd like to say that it gives me a wonderful feeling to be surrounded by people that understand that peace is not a 4-letter word. And I know that a lot of you are veterans. You understand. You have lived the horrors of war. As a Gold Star mother, every day I live with the unchangeable consequences of war. And those of you who are not, we all can include in our bios that we are all peace activists. We all walk this path of peace together as we try to instruct and educate our communities and the world that war is not the answer. War is never the answer. I thank you for recognizing my voice in this, but I will point out to you that all of your voices are important too. And I would invite you to continue to speak up and speak out. We need to be heard over the din of this election cycle and the mess that is now our economy. I will continue to speak out in the name of Corporal Jonathan Castro, my only child. His voice was silenced, but mine will not be, and I would hope neither would yours. Thank you.
And I hope you'll think about that John Castro Memorial Scholarship Fund, please. It's a wonderful cause, wonderful project.